If you want to know how to add image assets in your Google Ads, then you're in the right place. I'm Travis Wilkie. I'm the founder of Missoula SEO Geek, and I've helped run over $5 million in Google Ads for businesses all over the world. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you step by step through the process of adding image assets to your ads in such a way that it's going to get you the best performance possible, which ultimately, in the end, the idea is to increase your click-through rate, lower your cost per clicks, and make your ads more and more profitable as time goes on. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Before we go into things here, I want to just go over real quick the reason behind why we would want to even add these image extensions here. They used to be called image extensions. Now they're called image assets. But essentially, this is a new feature that Google has rolled out where it allows you to put an image right next to your ad. And if we're looking at these three ads on Google, I just searched for something random, travel agent. Had to do a couple of searches before I found one with an image extension, but this one has it. We can see this first ad is very small, very basic. There's really not much going on here. I don't know about you, but my attention is drawn to this ad right here, in large part because it has this, it looks like somebody winning a trip or something, you know? Um, and so looks like a traveler's network or something. Um, this is actually about becoming a travel agent, which is kind of funny. Typically, you'd think if you search for a travel agent, you'd be looking for those services, which is what we see here. But I guess this company thinks that they can get people who want to become a travel agent. So um, I guess that is what it is. But the whole idea is that by having an image here, your ad is going to be, people are going to be drawn to your ad and they're going to click on it at a higher rate than they click on the other ads around your ad, especially if you have a very compelling, relevant image that draws people in. It's going to boost your click-through rate, which Google loves, right? That's like the user experience is everything with Google Ads. Google wants people to come back and click on more of these ads because that's where they make basically all their money. And so the higher the click-through rate, the better the user experience you can provide, the more Google's going to reward you with better quality traffic at a lower cost. So that's sort of the overarching idea here. Now, in terms of actually rolling this out, it's pretty straightforward. First things first, go to campaigns. You're going to want to select a campaign from the top here. I've also even selected an ad group. And then we're going to go to assets here. And I'm going to click the image option here, which is going to show us all of the image assets that we're currently using for this particular ad group. I personally like to do image assets at the ad group level because each ad group is typically a different variation of the product or service being offered, and therefore the images need to align with whatever it is that we're talking about in this ad group. So in this example, it's bathtub reglazing. So we want whatever image is going to show up along this ad group to be closely aligned with what it is that people are looking for, right? So we see a bunch of images of bathtubs that have been reglazed and look all nice and professional. Assuming you don't have any of this added in here yet, all you would need to do is click on this blue plus sign right here. And because we already selected image assets, it's actually going to take us directly to where we can add an image asset in here. So I'm going to click images, and actually real quick, I'm going to get rid of some of this blurring. All right, that's better. Now we can see everything in here. We're just going to click images here, and then I actually like to use the free stock image library. So if we were to put like bathtub into here, click search. These are from Shutterstock, which are like premium high-end stock photos. And we can start selecting some options here to choose from. Here's somebody, this is more like a lifestyle photo where somebody's actually using the bathtub. We actually don't have anything like that yet, so that might be nice to add in here so people can see what it's like, when their bathtub's been reglazed and they're enjoying it and loving life, right? Now, one quick thing, after we've selected these two, we can actually edit these and choose which part of the image we want to feature. So obviously this makes the most sense for this one. And then for this one, we'd probably actually want to put it more in the middle here, something like right there. And then we can click select two ratios, and now it will adjust these, and now they're lined up a little bit better. Now you can use any suggested or existing assets, or you can even generate images now, or you can upload images. So if you have your own images, just go ahead and upload them in here, or you can even pull them from your website. So if you just put your website address in here and click go, it will pull images from your website and allow you to feature those. It's interesting. I don't know how I was able to grab those images, but either way, once we've selected the images we want, we just click save and then click save again. And that is going to save the images to our ad group. And now when somebody does a search for, say, tub reglazing, they will see that, or they have the potential to see that image show up here next to our ad. Now, just because we put this in with our ad doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to get a bunch of clicks, right? Okay, now that we've saved this new asset in here, we can see that this image asset is showing up, right? However, it might not ever get any traction. So we can see there's an example here that has gotten basically nothing. It's gotten 5 impressions, but we can sort by impression here so we can see which one's actually getting the most impressions. But I want to just point out something here because this confuses a lot of people. The data that we're seeing here is not actually the data for the asset in particular. Instead, what it's showing us is the performance of the ad itself when this asset shows alongside the ad. So what that means is essentially when this ad shows up on Google and this particular asset, this image asset, shows alongside the ad, this is the performance of the ad itself, right? So the image asset cannot get a conversion, which is kind of confusing. If you look at it, you're like, wait, this asset got 10 conversions, but an asset can't even generate a conversion to begin with, right? Like just because somebody clicks on this picture here doesn't mean that it's going to generate a lead, right? But what we can see is essentially how much more effective each of these assets makes our ad. So if we look at this, like the cost per conversion, when this image shows on our ad, the ad gets a $34 cost per conversion. Whereas when this image shows, it gets an $80 cost per conversion. So this asset here is actually performing better with our ad than this other asset. And so maybe we would end up wanting to pause this one here by just clicking the little drop down and clicking pause, which would then prevent this asset from showing alongside our ad and would instead favor the other assets that we have live currently, right? So that can allow you to sort of see what the impact is of showing these assets alongside your ads and then be able to do some optimization as well as time goes on. So that's kind of how image assets work from a high level. The last thing I will say is that not everybody is going to be eligible to use an image asset. So if you click this and you don't see the option to use an image asset, that usually means that your account is not eligible yet. So there are eligibility requirements. Your account has to be a certain age and has to be in good standing and some different things before you'll even have the ability to add image assets into your ads. So if you don't see them yet, don't worry, just give it some time, come back, check in a few months, and eventually, as long as you're doing everything the right way, you should see the image assets become available so that you can add those onto your ads. So either way, I hope you found this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and we'll be sure to get back to them there.
Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies in different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here. and really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.